Okay, so now we will get to know how much water is retained by the soil, right? So just a second. And we need to calculate, children. Okay, so we need to record the results in our notebook. For example, so weight of the soil. Weight of the soil is 50 grams. Okay, so initial volume of water in the measuring cylinder. First tagondirtivalla, so cylinder alli water tagondirtivalla before pouring it in the soil or funnel. So that is the initial volume. So what do we call it as? Initial volume of water in the measuring cylinder. Okay, so that we call it as UML. So this is the initial denotation. Okay, next is final volume of water in the measuring cylinder, that is VML. So V denotes final. Okay, so now what we need to calculate? We need to calculate volume of water absorbed by the soil, that is U minus V is equals to, U minus V ml. Okay, so now let me explain once again. First, weight of the soil, 50 grams soil tagondidivi. So we know we are taking funnel and we are fitting that with filter paper or newspaper. Okay, so and we are adding soil in it and we are pouring water drop by drop. So with the measurement of water in the cylinder, first cylinder alli water tagota idivi. So for example 200 ml. So this is the initial value. So if you are taking 200 ml, this is the initial value. ಸೊ ವಾಟರ್ ಏನು ಬೀಕರಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಟೈನ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಆ ವಾಟರ್ನ ನಾವು ಮತ್ತೆ ಸಿಲಿಂಡ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆಷರ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಅದು ಫೈನಲ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ 50 ml is retained. Okay, so 50 ml will be the final retained water. So we name it as V. So now we calculate volume of water absorbed by the soil. Soil ಎಷ್ಟು ನೀರನ್ನ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತು, that we need to calculate. For that you have one formula, that is U minus V is equals to, U minus V ml. So weight of the water next. Weight of water absorbed by the soil. So ಎಷ್ಟು ವೇ ಇದೆ ಅದು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ U minus V grams. ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ ಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಬರಿತೀವಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ ml. ಫೈನ್. ಸೊ ನಾವು 1 ml of water has weight about 1 grams. So 1 ml. So they have only given 1 ml of water as the weight about 1 grams. Fine. Now percentage of water absorbed. So what is the percentage of water absorbed? Okay. So that is U minus V divided by 50 into 100. So because we are calculating the percentage, so we have to multiply with 100. Okay, so what is U minus V? So we don't know. That is what we need to calculate. U minus V divided by 50 into 100. So we shall do it. Okay, so this is the formula they have given for to calculate the percentage of water absorbed. Okay, so keep this formula in mind because we don't have problems based on this in your book. So only formula you should know to calculate the percentage of water absorbed. For example, and children, we need to repeat this activity with different soil sample. Okay, so with different soil sample we should perform this activity to know how much water is being absorbed by different types of soil. Okay, and we can also perform I mean, you can also perform with your family friends or with your family. So ask them to collect different soil sample and perform this activity using funnel, okay, and with the filter paper. And you should note down which soil, okay, so which soil sample has absorbed more water, that means which soil have a more percolation rate, okay, and which soil would have the lowest percolation rate, okay. So you should note it down. Fine. So here Bojo heard that from his neighbors that 8 to 10 days after the rain, the level of the water in the pond or well rises, right? So pond agirbodu, well agirbodu. So if it is continuously raining for 8 to 10 days, means what happens? It keep on rising. Okay, so which type of soil will allow water to reach a well faster and in greater amount, right? So which type of soil retains the highest amount of water and which retains the least? So we can say that the particles, so if you take the soil in a molecular state of soil, so if the particles of the soil is like this, so and there is a intermolecular space between the particles, okay, inter particle space, okay. So what happens if you pour water? So in this space the air is being trapped, right? So it allows the water to percolate easily downwards, isn't it? So that kind of soil has the highest rate of percolating water, okay. So this is about your topic moisture in soil, right? So in next class we shall take up with soil and crops, okay. So I'll be sending the worksheet. Do solve it, children. Have a good day.